Hey guys, so I just wanted to come to you really quick just to give you a word of encouragement for the week because I experienced something that made me realize, and then God kind of showed me this to remind me of why it's even more important right now in this time that we don't allow that weariness that I talked about in my previous video. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch the previous video. I pretty much talked about the body of Christ being in a season right now where we may be feeling down and out, worn out and weary, and we're looking for God, right? We are looking for God to show up, or we may not be understanding why God has us in a certain place, in a certain position, in a certain relationship, or we may just be in a place in our life where we're really not understanding God's plan behind us being where we are. And during that process, we are recognizing that our spirit is being tested, our patience is being tested. Again, this is a part of the pruning process that God is taking us through to prepare us for the promise that is coming. I experienced something that really kind of mentally got me down on Friday, and even more of that weariness that I was talking about at my job. And I was so drawn down because of it that night I didn't want to study. I had to force myself to get out of bed and get on my knees and pray. I did not want to go a night without giving God the praise that he deserves, even if it was just 3 minutes of prayer time to acknowledge him. But mentally, I was worn out because my patience had been tested beyond what I expected to be dealing with. So because of that, the enemy was right there. As soon as I closed my eyes, waiting, he is waiting for you to get weary and for you to drop the towel. He's waiting for you to get weary and throw in that towel so that he can come and snatch you out of the will of God. So I am coming to encourage you. I am coming to let you know, do not allow the enemy to win. We have to push through even when we are at our wits' end, even when we don't feel it and we don't want to. We have to right now. This is not like normal times that we've been dealing with in the past. We don't have the time that we once had. And so we have to be very careful with not paying attention, okay? Because literally, as I went to sleep, I had a vision that I was about to sit down and start painting, and something that I could not see grabbed my clothes and yanked me across the room. And I could tell that the vibe that night as I was trying to rest was just different. So the enemy is standing by. He has his little imps standing by and just waiting on you to forfeit your promise. Do not allow the enemy to win. Continue to praise through the wilderness time and through this season and through this weariness. We may have, we're human, we may have a day that we just need to take a step back and rest and not allow the study time to feel like a chore. But even if we just lay there and we talk to him and we just pray and we continue to communicate, but this is not the time to cease communication or to turn our backs on God. The enemy is there and he's waiting. All right? So that's all I want to say to you guys. Just encourage you for the new week. Have a blessed night.